Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all my lovely subscribers today, baby. I want to say I'm making some good, creamy, juicy chili with some cheddar bay cornbread muffins today, baby. So as you can see, I'm getting these good sausage out of the wraps. I'm using Italian spicy sausage just for the extra heat and punch of the sausage base. I got a whole pack of Italian sausages, de-skinning them and put them in a pot, chop it up with some good chuck meat I had ground up. I got a grinder and a meat grinder at that, where I just grind up my own meat. It's like a 70-30. I always go with when I do chuck, because chuck is good, it's juicy, but I want that extra umami flavor, taste, vibe that you can get when I do hamburgers or just hamburger meat in general. So I'm just breaking up the hamburger meat in this hot pot rather, and I'm finna just go ahead and chop this up, ground it up. Stay tuned, baby. I promise you, this chili right here is gonna be some of the best chili that ever made. It literally got gone in less than a day. Like I can't fathom. I guess the household was really kind of hungry this particular day. But yeah, as you can see, I'm grinding up with this tool. This particular tool itself, man, is one of the handiest tools in the kitchen that a chef or anybody at home could be using to cook with. From grinding and chopping up your meat, especially for meat like stews, for chili, for whatever. If you're doing anything like this tool right here is a lifesaver. But on the brighter note, I am adding my peppers, my onions, and my garlic to my chili. Most people like, you add garlic to your chili? Yes, baby, yes. It's something about that garlic taste with that complements the bell pepper, that complements the onion. All three of these things truly is my holy trinity for the kitchen: bell peppers, onions, and garlic. Speaking of which, I actually dehydrated that and actually made a seasoning out of that, and I'm going to be using that particular seasoning in a later video. Stay tuned for that. But as you can see, I'm grinding up the meats. I'm mixing up the meats with the bell pepper, the garlic, and the onions. I'm making sure it's just going real smooth. I bet you're gonna be like, well, when you gonna add the seasoning? I don't really add seasoning packs like I said in previous videos, baby. I actually make my own seasonings. My seasonings consist of, for this particular recipe, I dehydrated some chilies, of course some lemon pepper, black pepper. I did some MSG. MSG is way better than salt. I'm sorry. MSG. I did some turmeric, and I did some other seasoning too. I'm gonna put it in the comments or at the end of this video. But as you can see, I'm adding the beans. Most people are like, why are you adding the juice to it? The juice itself is gonna cook on down. I just added 3 cans of beans, red chili beans, pinto beans, and I think some other beans. It's good for chili. This is the seasonings I was talking about that I just mixed on together. You're gonna be like, well, why add so much? Because I wanted to taste the flavor. I wanted to taste everything. Trust me, it's not a lot of seasoning, especially for this big old pot. It goes well together, believe it or not. So at this point in time, I'm mixing up everything. I'm gonna let this chili cook on down for like a good hour or so. Let all the flavors, let all the everything just cook and combine together. I promise you, this is one of the best chilies I ever made. I'm telling you, I wish we had smell-o-vision through YouTube. That's something else that I swear we need to have. Smell-o-vision is coming soon. You'll be able to smell every single thing that a person cooks. And hey, you might like it. So So at this point in time, I'm mixing the cornbread, the cheddar baked cornbread. I'm using milk. And I had added the cheese after I got everything mixed up. I did notice that it was kind of too thick for my liking. So I just added a little bit more milk to try to smooth everything out. But I promise you, after grinding up and making sure all the lumps is gone in the cornbread mix, I was making sure that everything was smooth and well. But of course, like I said, I did add a little bit more milk to it, and then I added the cheese. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm also taking suggestions upon what should I cook next. Any suggestions, you can always hit me up. I promise I won't bite. You can hit me up if you have any requests of any type of dish, any type of desserts, anything you want me to make. I promise I got you. There's gonna be that pressure on my channel, baby. Just let me know and I got you. But on this particular cornbread mix, I want to add the cheese into it. But after realizing that my batter was kind of too thick, like I said prior beforehand, I did add a little bit more milk to it. And at this point, I'm really just trying to get all the lumps out. Trying to make sure that all the lumps is completely gone, because who wants a lumpy cornbread? Who wouldn't taste the lumps in your cornbread? So I'm getting the cheese in there. Of course, you know I had to use that great value type of cheese. But hey, cheese is cheese to me, baby. It's still eating good. It still was good. And I'm still mixing, and this is where I realized it's too thick. Now, don't get me wrong now. Don't get me wrong. I love my cornbread thick. I love it. I love my cornbread thick like I like my women, baby. I'm telling you. I really do. But I just had to have a smooth consistency with this batter, because once you add other elements to cornbread, it will make it thicker. I am using the ladle to try to scoop it out into this. And I promise you, these cornbreads can come out pretty good. After I set the temperature of the oven to like 375 for like 10 minutes, after letting them cook for like a good 15 minutes, they came out just right. I did put a little butter on top of them just to give them that extra oomph, that extra touch, the extra feel. As you can see, don't need nothing else on them. The cornbread was good just like it is. Yeah, got people in the comments saying some negative comments, but hey, it's part of life. But that chili though, that chili, oh my God, that's that pressure right there, baby. That straight pressure. I'm gonna show you how to make the perfect bowl of chili right here. So you got a couple of little ladles. Yeah, you want some juices in that thing too. Just a little bit of juice, just a little bit of juice. And then you're gonna put it to the side. Just sprinkle that good cheddar cheese on top of that with a nice little dollop of sour cream. Oh my God, I promise you, baby, this is some of the best chili I ever made. Then you just break up that cornbread on top of that too. Lord have mercy. See, y'all finna have me go back in here and make another pot of chili. That dollop of sour cream right there. Perfect. In the famous words of my homeboy E-Wig. Perfect. I can't say that what I wanted to say, but I promise you, that's it right there. And this was always left of chili. I promise you. The rest of this, I woke up the next day, chili was gone. And it's crazy because I really wanted some chili cheese cold like slaw dogs too. But till next time, I promise you can inbox me, and I promise you I am open to suggestions upon what y'all want me to cook next. Stay tuned, baby.